All right, first at 6, for better or for worse. In this case, it's the latter. For a local lawmaker's ex-husband locked up again, this time in an alleged arson case he denies. And this is not the first time he's been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Hello again, everybody. I'm Gene Valicenti.
And I'm Emily Voles. The I-Team's Brian Crandall is here with the potential mess Henry Falella finds himself in this time. Brian.
Emily, Gene, the I-Team has reported on Henry Falella before because he's done 2 federal prison stints for fraud over the last decade. The latest incident stems from a literal dumpster fire. Late July, a man throws a trash bag into a dumpster at a public housing complex in Johnston, stays there for about 45 more seconds, and throws in something else. Minutes later, the dumpster starts smoking and bursts into flames. Siding on the building next to it and a fence were damaged. Johnston police say the man in the video is Henry Falella and arrested him on an arson charge days later.
And you have a warrant for your arrest.
For what?
For arson.
Arson?
Yeah. You lit that dumpster on fire. That's the allegation.
Arson? I've never committed arson in my life.
What's the allegation that you lit the dumpster on fire?
Why would I lit the dumpster on fire?
The added problem for the 67-year-old Falella?
Are you on probation or anything?
Yeah, I'm supervised. I am on probation.
In both state and federal cases, Falella is on federal supervised release after serving years in prison and a state suspended sentence, the result of another conviction not long after he got out of prison. So he's been locked up since Johnston police picked him up here at the end of July. The I-Team reported in 2013 when Falella was first accused of fraud. He got 4 years in federal prison for charging thousands of dollars on a stolen credit card and wrongly claiming to be homeless to collect tens of thousands of dollars in Social Security benefits. Not long after Falella got out from behind bars, the feds claimed he was back at it, accusing him in 2019 of racking up nearly $50,000 in charges on stolen credit cards. He got 4 more years in the federal pen, then 3 years supervised release. At the time, Falella was married to State Representative Deborah Falella. She filed for divorce a few years ago. Then, in 2023, Falella was in the state court system, charged with bank fraud for improperly getting more than $3,000 from his bank. He pled no contest, got a 5-year suspended sentence, and was ordered to pay the money back. Representative Falella tells me her now ex-husband has a gambling addiction that drove him to that type of criminal activity, and that's the reason they divorced. She told me they're still in contact, and she does not think her ex would do something like that, referring to the fire not far from his apartment at the housing complex in Johnston. And on police body cameras, you hear him claiming his innocence to the cops and to his ex-wife, Representative Falella, on the phone.
When do I ever commit arson?
As he was getting arrested.
I put my ashes in there.
All right, now Representative Falella tells me she doesn't think her ex-husband did anything intentional and says, quote, I wish him well and hope he does get exonerated from this. According to court records, a grand jury is now investigating the arson charge. Falella has not entered any plea in that case. I spoke to his state public defender, who did not have a comment. Meanwhile, he has a federal court hearing next week to determine whether he should remain behind bars for allegedly violating the terms of his prison release. Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News.